Hey, everybody. Uh, I have placed not only the police report on my channel, I've placed the videos proving the police report is a lie. I've sent the information to the police department, the trustees, the judge is supposed to be judging over this. And I was calling, I'm hoping the prosecutor's office has got it, but I was calling them this morning to see if they have and see if they've looked at it and make them an offer to end this. Now, as usual, I called the police department about it, give them my evidence. He told me, police chief told me in an email, he has nothing to do with it anymore. I got to go through the prosecutor's office. All right. So I did this morning. I called the prosecutor's office, and actually I called 3 wrong ones before I got the right one. But they don't want to talk to me. As usual, I called the police chief. He don't want to talk to me. I called the deputy chief, this sheriff. They don't want to talk to me. Of course, they don't want to talk to me. I've got my evidence. It's already out there. And if Boardman Township is going to continue this horse and pony show, because that's all it is, there is no reality to any of it. I was falsely arrested under false pretenses, falsely handcuffed, falsely taken down, booked, fingerprinted, and everything else. My rights were violated by Steve Dubus using the color of law. Article 18, U.S. Code 241, 242. There's some big penalties for that one. Civil lawsuits all around town. I have been harassed. I've been shit on. I've been thrown out of stores physically. And I've got the videos to prove it. And there's a medical exemption in that governor's mandate. Everybody says I'm the lawbreaker. Everybody's pointing their fingers at me as being the lawbreaker because I can't wear a mask. Steve Dubus was a lawbreaker. He's a police officer. I had permission to be in that giant eagle the night he was working, to be in that giant eagle, and the video's on my channel. The manager, Andrew, and you guys know him, he runs both that store and the other store in Boardman, gave me permission to be in that store. I've got it on video. There were no other, there has been no confrontations between me and that store or anybody that works in that store until Dubus. This man, even with a medical exemption in the mandate, basically had me arrested for not wearing a mask. Because the lies about him wanting me, or Giant Eagle wanting me criminally trespassed for being in there without a mask is a lie. That was his reason to detain me, to say he had the right to stop me in that parking lot. He did not. It's easily proved. Is the prosecutor's office going to do their job and investigate anything, or am I going to have to do it all for you and then supply all the information for you in court? Is that how we do things in Boardman Township, Mahoney County? Let the person being charged, the innocent person being illegally charged, have to fight his own case and prove it to you guys? You guys don't have to prove nothing. You don't have to talk to anybody, see any evidence, nothing. You just charge and go, charge and go. I've told you people before, I'm not a dumb-ass hillbilly. I am a hillbilly, just not dumb. There's no way you can win this in court with my videos, unless you somehow illegally have them totally not able to be even used in court for whatever reasons you come up with, I'm sure. But all that means is it'll just be appealed and go to another court. If you try using any illegal crap on me, that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, this is for the prosecutor's office, since how you ignored me. You won't. I tried to make this deal with the police department. They told me it's out of their hands to make the deal with the prosecutor's office. I called the prosecutor's office and they don't want to talk to me. So I guess this is where I'm going to have to handle my deal at, is right here on my channel. This is my deal. It's a one-time deal. I'll give you guys decide. If you make me go to court, if I get a court date and I have to be in court, the deal's off. The deal's off. First day I have to show up in court, the deal's off. But this is the deal. I will not file any civil or criminal lawsuits against anything, anybody, any entity in Boardman Township. All I want all charges dropped, dismissed, whatever you want to call it, with prejudice. With prejudice. And you know what that means. I'm not a stupid man. I know what it means. I want Mr. Steve Dubus fired. I want his job. I don't want his job. I wouldn't do his job, but I don't want him to have his job any longer. And the third thing is, I don't want him to be able to work as a law enforcement officer in Ohio ever again. Those three things, people, which shouldn't even be a problem. You've already been proven that the whole thing is a hoax. The whole thing is a lie. Your officer tried to get me killed by putting out that I pointed my car at him and tried to run him down, and he ran out from in front. The video proves that's a total barefaced lie. He tried to get me killed. That man should not be a police officer in Boardman Town. He shouldn't ever be a police officer again. But all I'm demanding is never again in Ohio. Let him move out of this state and go somewhere else with his lying ass. Now, that's the deal. I will not file any lawsuits, civil or criminal, against anybody in Boardman Township if these charges are dropped immediately with prejudice. Steve Dubus is fired and never allowed to be a police officer in Ohio again. You guys decide. I guess I'll give you until the date I have to walk in that door down there for that court case. The day I have to do that, this deal's gone. I am the representative of David Bryan Grooms. This is the law offices of Watachee running free, and it is the only chance you're going to get out of this scot-free. I've already got somebody who's wanting to jump on these damn criminal lawsuits and that civil lawsuit. And they're not even from this state. So, it's up to you, Boardman Township trustees. It's up to you, police chief. It's up to you, Sheriff Green. It's up to you, the prosecutor's office. You guys are in charge of this area. This is up to you how it's going to end, not me. You guys almost ended me last week. Make your choice. And for my followers, may God bless us all, because that's the only way out of this. And if you guys still think I'm not protected, I don't know what to tell you. Make no mistake, God loves you and so do I. Good day, folks.